Love BookTube. Welcome to Lizzie Faye Loves Books. I'm Elizabeth, and this is my Christmas recommendations video, part 2. Now, I didn't intend on doing a part 2, but while I was editing my original Christmas recommendations video, I remembered a Lucy Maud Montgomery book of short stories that are based on Christmas, and I thought, oh, I wish I had remembered to get that from the library and show you, because I don't have my own copy. Well, the day I was editing that video, my husband happened to be going to the library, and I said, oh, pick that book up for me if it's in, and let me show that in a future video. So after that, I discovered a couple of other Christmas books on my shelves that I had forgotten to show you, and then I thought it might be fun to show you some of the children's Christmas books that we have around the house that we enjoy reading. My daughter Emily is 14, but as I've mentioned in earlier videos, she has autism, so she still reads and looks at and enjoys books, picture books, and books that are primarily for a child much younger than her. And she has some Christmas books in particular that she looks at all year long. And I want to show you those and a few other Christmas books that we have accumulated over the years. This is the book I was telling you about. This is called Christmas with Anne. It is by Lucy Maud Montgomery. Some people know her as L.M. Montgomery. Sometimes when people say it quickly, it sounds like they're saying Ella Montgomery, and it's L for Lucy, M for Maud, and then Montgomery, in case you didn't know that. She's the author of Anne of Green Gables, as well as many, many other wonderful, amazing books. This is a book of Christmas short stories. It's called Christmas with Anne because the first short story in this book is an Anne of Green Gables story. Then there are several other short stories with a Christmas theme that don't have anything to do with Anne. They are just other stories by Lucy Maud Montgomery. And this is a very good book. It's such a pretty little book. I think this was published sometime in the mid-90s. I noticed it in our library probably when Emily was pretty young, when I first started taking her to the library. And I saw it on the shelf and got really into reading all of the Lucy Maud Montgomery books. After I consumed all of the Anne books, then I moved on to her other stories and then all of her short stories, and I'm pretty sure I've read everything that's ever been published by Lucy Maud Montgomery, and I love them so much. So I don't have my own copy of this. I did receive an Amazon gift card from my sister-in-law for Christmas, so I may look and see if I can find a copy of this because I would love to have my own copy. Now, I showed this in a book haul earlier this year, and this is White Christmas. It has beautiful color photographs from the movie, and it also has a disc. I have not played this yet, but it says it has 3 versions of White Christmas. One by Bing Crosby, one by Louis Armstrong, and one by Vince Gill. So I need to get this into my CD player and listen to this because White Christmas is my all-time favorite Christmas movie, and I love the song, I love the costumes, I just love everything about this movie. Another book I found on my shelves that I have not read, but if I can get it read this Christmas season, I am going to. It's called The Christmas Box by Richard Paul Evans. I have read some other books by Richard Paul Evans. This one is very short. It will probably take me a day. I'm sure I can read it in one day, and it just looks like a really sweet book. I think there are some sequels to this book. I'm going to be picking this up very soon. This book actually belongs to my daughter Katie. Her grandmother gave it to her a couple of years ago. This is Yes, Virginia, There is a Santa Claus, and I'm sure we're all familiar with the story and the newspaper article, but this is really a sweet book. Got beautiful illustrations, really sweet. And it finishes up with the original, a copy of the original newspaper article that inspired this story. My mother gave us this set of books quite a few years ago. She gave these to my daughter Emily, and there's 4 of them. This one's our favorite to read and sing with. This is the 12 Days of Christmas, and we really enjoy this book a lot. Then we also have The Night Before Christmas, and this has the poem 'Twas the Night Before Christmas in it. And then A Christmas Carol. This is a very, very abridged version of A Christmas Carol, just very short, scaled down for very young readers. And then the Story of Christmas, which is the Nativity story, and no Christmas book collection would be complete without that. While I was getting out those books, I just thought I would go through my daughter's shelves and pull out all of the Christmas themed books that I could find so that her and I can sit down and enjoy reading through those right now while it's the Christmas season, and I'll show you a few of the ones that I found. If you don't care about children's books, you can stop the video here and go on, but the rest of these are just going to be children's books that I think we're going to read together this holiday season. This one we just got during the year, Grandpa Bear's Christmas. It came through our library book sale, and it was a little bit damaged, and I was able to repair it. This one my brother gave us. It's from Hallmark, and he gave us the little animated snowman family that goes with it, that sings, and it's really cute. It's called Snow Happy to Be Here, the slightly silly story of the Snowblatt family, and it's really adorable. Then this is a Toot and Puddle book called I'll Be Home for Christmas. Toot and Puddle are TV characters. This is a Precious Moments book called The Christmas Star. Emily is a fan of Precious Moments, particularly the Little Sparrow movie that is more of a Thanksgiving story. But we have everything Little Sparrow that we have been able to find, because that is something she is very, very passionate about, is Little Sparrow from Precious Moments. Then I'm not sure if we've even read this one. I just found it, The Silly Christmas Card Mix-Up. And then this is by Tommy D. Paola. This is An Early American Christmas, and this is just a snapshot of how Christmas was celebrated in early America, and it's pretty neat. Then we have an assortment of Christmas books of recognizable characters. This is Snow Bunny Tales. It's a Max and Ruby book, and this one is really cute. This is a Grinch book, and it's called The Care and Feeding of a Grinch by Max the dog, and it's told from the perspective of Max the dog and how he has to take care of the Grinch and the things he has to do for him, and it's really, really cute. Then we have Clifford's Christmas, the big red dog, and then Puppy Clifford. It's his first snow day. Then we have a Hello Kitty Secret Santa book, and we have Dora's Counting Christmas, and then the Backyardigans Jingle Bell Christmas. The Backyardigans are probably some of Emily's favorite TV characters. If you've never seen the Backyardigans, they are adorable, and they do full out dance choreography on all of their adventures that they do. They sing, and it's musical theater in animation, and it's really, really cute. And then also Rudolph is probably her favorite Christmas character, and this is an easy reader Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer book. I also have a little copy of the Nativity story, The Christ the Savior is Born. And I found a couple of little golden books. We have about 30 little golden books, and I found a couple that are Christmas themed. Santa's Surprise Book by Joan Potter Elwart, and Raggedy Ann and Andy Help Santa Claus. And then I found a couple of little baby books, which actually we probably need to move these on and give these to someone with younger children, but they are Christmas squeak toy books. So these squeak. There's a Santa's Jolly Belly and the Reindeer's Big Night. And he squeaks. So that is all the Christmas books that I could put my hand on at this moment. If you did not see my other Christmas recommendations video, that is primarily books for adults, and I did post that a few days ago, but I can link that down below if you like. So I guess that's it for this video. Let me know what Christmas books you recommend. If you have other books that are particular favorites for your family, what are they? I'd love to know about them. But especially at Christmas, it's fun to curl up with a good book and gather around and read stories. We don't have a fireplace here because we're in Florida, but it is fun to gather around the Christmas tree and read some fun stories. So if you have any particular favorites, let me know what they are, and I'll see if I can find those for my family as well. So I guess that's all I have for this video. I hope you're having a great day. Merry Christmas, read a good book, and God bless you.